This might look like it's starting off just kind of winging it, but I think we're gonna find it today, folks. I think we're gonna find it. Or at least that's the watermark that I always try to tell myself, right? Had a good trip down. Again, I hate that I missed you guys last week. Went down to Mississippi and Nashville. Did a little studio work. Caught up with an old friend. It was good to be back at the saddle. And let's get some songs under our belt. Sounds pretty close. All right. Can you hear me everywhere? Can you hear me everywhere? All right. There's the comments. Now I can kind of keep up with you guys. All right, cool. You guys are here. So let me go live here. Pearly's already out. It's kind of how it goes. All right. Let's get a couple songs on our belt. Like I said, welcome to episode 169 of Live from Shallow Chateau. I missed you guys last week. Good trip. Good plane ride. Made a couple posts about it. Going to do a big photo dump from that whole trip here, kind of throughout this next week or this upcoming weekend and next week. But for now, how about a song? And then we'll do some chatting. And again, folks, if there's any requests, drop it in the comments below. Brain's moving a little slow, fingers moving a little slow, but intention is here. So let's do this. Checked all the boxes here. Like sugar, it's sweet and fine. Her sister sing Amazing Grace, sings it right in time. Now they're laying poor Papa low in that ground that he worked and sold, waiting at the Jackson station for the train to go. Up all night, she got crows walking around her eyes. But still raise a glass and toast to that well ran dry. Now we left her on a Tuesday still. I got gin, whiskey, and a bottle of pills, waiting at the Jackson station, looking over the hill. Take me away. I hear the whistle play a sad, sad song, but laying me down where that river is so wide and strong. Sometimes she rides a ticket home, and other times she'll leave you all alone, waiting at the jail. crows walking round her eyes. They still raise a glass in toast to that well ran dry. He left her on a Tuesday still, gin, whiskey, and a big old bottle of pills. Waiting at the Jackson station, looking over the hill. Take me away, I hear the whistle play a sad, sad song. But laying me down, where that river is so wide and strong. Sometimes she rides a ticket home, another time, you know, she'll leave you all alone. Waiting at the Jackson station for the train to go. Yes, you know, waiting at the Jackson station for that train to go. Waiting at the station for that train to go. At the station for that train to go. Hey-o. And we're off, folks. How we doing? If you're just now tuning in, that was the first song. You haven't missed much. I missed you guys last week. Good to see. Let's see here. Good to see all the familiar faces and avatars and stuff tuning in from all over the place. I love it. Belgium, Nashville, Knoxville, Argentina, Idaho. Welcome, welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome. Episode 169 of Live from Shallow Chateau. Hope this finds you well. And if you feel like, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm trying to keep up with the comments kind of here as we go. But let's get a few more songs in our belt. Let's warm it up a little bit. Been doing some yard work today. Raise your hand if you saw a big snake today. I surely did. I surely did. About a 5 or 6 foot black snake, which I just let be. Let do its thing. It's... I would say taking care of the ecosystem over there at the new house. Let me switch it up here. And I was lucky because I saw him from afar. Let's do Not There Yet. This is a sounds good enough for me. All right, here we go. Lock me in a room now, baby. Will it keep me safe while this war is raging on? And I hear you praying, saying, please, no, not again. Take it easy, my baby. I was asking for a friend, but I let him down piece by piece. Well, I found that piece of higher ground. Found it in your patience. Found it in the sky. wanna let it all go, but I'm not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever really be. What's the rush, my baby? We got everything we need. We can take that long road, it's fine by me. Everybody knows the race is a younger man's game. Yeah, but slow and steady is still tried and true. You say you got that fire, and you still know what's his name. I got one more streak in me, baby, if you wanna go down in flames. I wanna let it all go, but I'm not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever really be. What's the rush, my baby? We got everything we need. We can take that long road, it's fine by me. Wanna let it all go, but I'm not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever really be. What's the rush, my baby? We got everything we need. We can take that long road, it's fine by me. Oh, baby, it's fine. Thank you, folks. Thank you. That's an unreleased song there called "Not There Yet." All right, let's do a little housekeeping here. House cleaning, housekeeping. See if I can catch up with you here. Easter Hognose back Sunday. Yeah, they're around. It's snake season. Exactly, Kelly. Rodent control. And I think they actually kill copperheads too, so I let it be. What kind of guitar is this? This is a Breedlove. The exact model is the Breedlove Premier Concerto. Love it. Non-cutaway, 14 fret to the body, rosewood back and sides. It's a thick one, but it gets the job done. All right. I keep this in open D all the time. let me do a little catching up in here. Thank you, Jesse. Thanks for the stars. Finally getting around to announcing shows on my website as well, so keep up with that. What other kind of, without my manager here, she's in Chicago. So it's just me and the dog in this house today. And feels pretty empty, I'm not going to lie. So if I get to rambling, there's nobody here to throw something sharp at me and snap me out of it. So, and Pearlie's out, as you can see. She's doing exactly what she should be doing. So let me you know what? I'm gonna do a couple more in this tune. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm telling you, folks, I'm going to find a stride here. What I mean by that is, actually, I mean exactly what I'm saying. I'm going to find a stride. Even though I was only gone for a week, as soon as I got back, Kristen left for Chicago. A lot of new stuff going on with the studio build. And if you didn't know, I'm building a new studio at the new house. That's where I'm going to be live streaming from, hopefully very soon. Like most things that you're trying to do yourself, and when you're trying to make something out of nothing, you run into a lot of roadblocks, a lot of speed bumps, and you got to navigate it, manual labor, all the things. So, the live album's still coming out. I still have Blood Brothers I'm going to release as a single. But I made a decision because I was really trying to juggle both things at once. And this new house with a studio, there's so many moving parts. It's a big, big undertaking. I already put in some cushion and padding, knowing that it was going to be way bigger of a project than even I could ever imagine. And it's exceeded that exponentially. But not letting it get me down. I've been working on it for about 120 straight days and made a ton of headway. And we've been documenting it throughout the process, and I'm going to be posting some of that over on Patreon. But I'm really going to be posting the studio build front to back. Right now, I finally got it down to the 2x4s, and going to be soundproofing it and doing the electrical and all that stuff. So if you're into that type of thing, consider checking out my Patreon. I've already clipped a couple videos together about demoing it. It used to be the previous owners, or actually the people that built the house, the woman was a metal artist. So she had a plasma cutter and a CNC machine in there, and she'd have these big sheets of metal, and she would cut out these almost like aquatic life, like a turtle design out of metal, and then ship them to people all over the world. I'm sure there was more to it than that, but I'm piecing it together from the scraps that were left over. And what some of the neighbors told me, the new neighbors told me. It was interesting. There's a lot of history there, but there was workbenches and all this stuff, and that's what's going to be the studio. So first I had to demo it and get everything out. So all that to be said, I really wanted to have the live album, the Live from Shallow Chateau Volume 1 album out by now. I was really shooting for June, or by June. And the new build was just drastically bigger than expected. So I said, okay, instead of trying to juggle these both things, which are both full-time jobs, I'm going to focus on getting the studio done. And then when this studio is then picked up and moved over to the new studio, it's just going to be, the floodgates are going to be open. So I'm still working on things throughout the way, but just want to give you guys an update. But yeah, in the meantime, let's get a couple more songs under our belt. again, hope this finds you well, and let's do this. On that note, I think this song is fitting. Time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But on my feet, baby, the grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going. But unbroken skyline, moving through the airport. She's an honest affector, conscientious objector, now her own protector. But unbroken skyline, which way to love land? Which way to something better? Which way to forgiveness? Just tell me, which way do I go? It's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But on my feet, baby, the grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going. Sometime later, getting the words wrong, wasting the meaning, and I'm losing the rhyme. It's a nauseous adrenaline, like breaking up a dog fight, like a deer in the headlights, just frozen in real time. Baby, I'm losing my mind. Let me hear you now. Hey! It's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But on my feet, baby, the grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going. Oh, it's time to get going. Oh, it's time, my friends, just to get going. Time to move on. It's just time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But on my feet, my baby, the grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's just time to get going. It's time to get going. It's just time to get going. It's time to get going. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Old Tom Petty song there. Let me see if I can unplug this. Well, that's not going to work. I've only done 169 of these. You would think I would have a rhythm by now. Alright, well that's on. Why is everything else not working? What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. Alright, good enough. So talk to me, folks. How we doing? You guys still with me? I know it's Wednesday. I know I missed you last week. When we were in Nashville, we stopped by Grimey's and picked up a couple records. And if you're in Nashville, you know how cool that place is. And if you are you're probably seeing a lot of musicians play in-store sets there as well. Let's see here. Oh, tuning in from Hawaii. Very cool. Where else you guys tuning in from? I see Brazil and Argentina and Utah and California and some Wilmington. And I'm scrolling, Idaho, Greenville, Knoxville. Love it. Welcome, folks. Michigan, I see ya. Louisiana, or is that Los Angeles? Either way, cheers. Thanks for being here. Hands are stiff today. All right, let's do. How about a blues song just to try to. I told you I'd find it. I'm gonna stay on here until we find it. Hey. Well, she complicated, lend me a mule to ride. Well, my baby complicated, lend me a mule to ride. My baby complicated, lend me a mule to ride. Now the train pulled out, and I swung on behind. And I'm crazy about that hard-headed woman of mine. baby, she alone. Good God, my baby, she told. That's right. My baby, she alone. Good God, my baby, she told. Well, my baby alone. Good God, my baby, she told. Yeah, she sleeps with her head in the kitchen and her big feet's out in the hole. 'Cause I'm still crazy about that long-legged woman of mine. But I love my baby, oh, she is so fine. When she come around here and just see me sometime, well, you know that I love her. Look at the place I'm in. Don't believe I love her. Look at all I'm in. My baby called that Katie, and she just left me that mule to ride. Well, she called that Katie, left me a mule to ride. Well, my baby called the Katie, left me a mule to ride. Now the train pulled out, and I just swung on behind. And I'm crazy about that long-legged woman of mine. And I'm crazy about that long-legged woman of mine. And I'm crazy about that long-legged woman. All right. Hey, I'm hunting for it, folks. I'm like Elmer Fudd over here. I told you I'd find it, and I'm still looking. I need that one where it starts to click. There's this invisible hump, and you might tease it a little bit. I'm trying to find it. You know, I might just flip this whole thing on its head and do something I haven't done in a long, long time. All right, let me think here. I was just in Mississippi. I was just in Nashville. We drove through Birmingham. We drove through Memphis. Got an idea. Could be good, could be bad. See if I remember it. Ooh. I'm gonna do a song here called Alone in Memphis. Come back to me. When I'm gone, I know the waiting, it gets to you. It's like the world just stopped turning, froze on, but no one seems to notice the absence of the wind. I know you're lonely. It's the kind of lonely that I feel out here. But I don't wanna be alone in Memphis. But I don't wanna be alone in New Orleans. But I don't wanna dwell in cheap motels, dirty sheets and hourly rates. I just wanna put the pedal to the floor, burn up the stage like an old troubadour. I just wanna get stoned, but I don't wanna be alone in Memphis anymore. Yeah, but I've been down to the Mississippi River towns for far too long. There's something about the nightlife, something about this bar, something in the music and the brass and the drum beats like a heart. Reminds you of your eyes and cold black hair. But I'm growing ever lonelier out here. But I don't wanna be alone in Memphis. But I don't wanna be alone in New Orleans. I don't wanna dwell in cheap hotels with dirty sheets and hourly rates. I just wanna put the pedal to the floor, burn up the stage like an old troubadour. I just wanna get stoned, but I don't wanna be alone in Memphis anymore. But I don't wanna be alone in Memphis. I don't wanna be alone in New Orleans. I don't wanna dwell in cheap motels with dirty sheets and hourly rates. I just wanna put the pedal to the floor, burn up the stage like an old troubadour. I just wanna get stoned. I don't wanna be alone in Memphis anymore. Thank you, folks. Thank you. I just drove through Memphis and thought it'd be a appropriate song to break out. All right, how we doing, everybody? Let me catch up with you guys. If you're just now tuning in, we're getting towards the tail end of it, but just know I archive all of these live streams on my YouTube channel, or just a quick Google search of Travis Shallow, Shallow. And almost everything that comes up is true. So, I don't know if I saw any requests come in. Oh, I think Let's Go Dancing came in. Let's do that. This is a song I wrote years ago. It found its way onto a self-titled solo record. I still have physical copies of that record available on my website, and this is on all the streaming services as well, wherever you digest your music. And if you know the words, sing along. I always like to imagine you guys sing along. Just kind of makes us not feel so weird. Like, I play songs with Pearlie in the background, or Pearlie on the couch sleeping all the time. That's no big deal. But sometimes just singing into a camera, into an empty room, as familiar as we've made this at times, it's still just, huh? You know what I mean? That said, when I imagine you guys singing along in my head, it makes this all kind of make a little bit more sense in a very out of sense world. 1, 2, let me hear you now. Welcome home, baby. Put that red dress on. Now I'm gonna shine my boots. Oh, let's go dancing. Let's go dancing, baby. Well, the record plays in the kitchen while I shave. And she slides on a blouse. We haven't left the house, and she said, damn, baby, come dance with me. Barefoot and bright-eyed, half-dressed for a long night, dancing in the kitchen while the record played. I heard you, folks, I heard you. Next glass of wine, we went to that porch for that cigarette. Yeah, but I didn't have a light. But we were lost in the craters of that moon. On that blanket on our backs, that's right. And I said, let's go back inside. Trying to polish off that wine, and she said, damn, baby, come dance with me. Barefoot and bright-eyed, half-dressed for a long night, dancing in the kitchen while the record played. finally got that red dress on. And I shined up my boots. Oh, but it wasn't right. Baby, it's just not the night. So I said, damn, baby, come dance with me. Barefoot and bright-eyed, half-dressed for a long night, pearls around that neckline, dancing in the kitchen while the record played. I could hear you, folks. You know, and the best part about visualizing, hearing you guys is that you're all in key. It's perfect 3-part harmony, and there's just a ton of you. That's the best part. Let's see. Let me catch up with you guys. Thank you. Hey, Richard, don't know about anyone else, but I'm singing along, and you should all be glad you can. We both know that's not true, my friend. Let's do that one. And I think I might need just a little cheat sheet on that one, just to fall back on in case. When I was down in Mississippi, I linked up with Ron. He was the other songwriter and lead singer in A Few Good Liars. And we actually recorded this because I think it was one of those anniversaries of Guy Clark passing away while we were in Mississippi last week. And so we said, hey, let's record a Guy Clark song. We did. I never posted it. But this is one of our favorites. This is a Guy Clark song called L.A. Freeway. And if the chorus, I remember him telling the story about how he wrote this chorus, and he basically wrote it down on a sheet of paper while driving in a car, leaving exactly what he says. If I could just get over this L.A. freeway without getting killed or caught, but down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and I remember he had the line in his head. He had the chorus worked out. I remember he couldn't get to a place fast enough to get a pencil to write it down, which turned into this. I don't know what key I do this in. I'm just gonna pick one and hope it works out. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and good enough for me. Let's do it. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. Son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out those LA papers, that molding box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. Gonna give me some dirt road back street. Let me hear you. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, and down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and that's right. Here's to you, old skinny Dennis, the only one I think I will miss. I can hear that old bass singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Just keep on playing. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, but down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and that pink card in the mailbox. Leave that key in that old door lock. They will find it likely as not. I'm sure there's something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We've got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? Let me hear you now. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, be down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, and down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and for old time's sake there, for old time's sake. All right, if anybody tried to tune into this on Instagram and was wondering why it's not there, it's because this phone is all messed up and wasn't charging. So whatever. So you missed some. But just know, if you caught the tail end of this or tuned in a couple songs late and want to check out what you missed, you can always go to my YouTube channel. And that's just Travis Shallow, Shallow. Excuse me. And I'll archive all these past episodes on a playlist. So feel free to check them out. That last song, the name of that last song was called LA Freeway. And by one of the best singer-songwriters to ever pick up a pen. And his name is Guy Clark. How about one more for the road? This is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. But like I said, I've got a friend from California in town. Haven't seen him in a long time. And More work to do, folks. We got new music, the live record I got to finish up. A lot of moving parts, my friends. But I like sitting down this chair Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and playing songs that are on my mind and on my heart. This one was a little bit of a target practice as far as, Elmer fudding it, trying to find it. I always love playing no matter what, but there's a pinnacle that I'm always looking for. Is where it's effortless, and I opened my eyes and the song was over. But you can't just throw up an antenna, you know what I mean? That's the ups and downs of it. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. That's true, right? Maybe the live stream is getting a little too loose. Your thoughts. Or do I want to know those? Like I said, it's just me and a camera and a dog in here and an acoustic guitar that try to keep it in tune. And maybe I set the watermark too low. You know what I mean? Maybe I come in with a set list and just execute. When I see people that are just organized and just, that's what I'm doing. And I know it for 100%. I'm like, if you ask me something, you ask me a question, I need 3 days. I need 3 days to think about it, mull it over. I'll get back to you. Give me 3 days. Am I alone here? There's no way I'm alone here on this. You ask me something, even if it's simple, I'm like, a lot of ways to look at that. I need 3 days. But I'll get back to you. Working on it, though. Working on it, folks. It's a thing. It's a thing. Not saying it's the right way. I'm just saying it's a way. That's always just a warm up lick I do. I should maybe turn that into a song. We found it. Finally. And the world makes sense again. And when the world makes sense, don't it make you wanna dance? Don't it make you wanna smile? When you're down, 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 the country pick and sing wild. I've been gone for so long. It feels so good just to be back home. Back to my friends and all the faces that I love to see. Don't it feel alright tonight? You got the feeling that everything is just right. You know that feeling with every single song. Don't it make you wanna dance? Don't it make you wanna smile? When you're down, 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 the country pick and sing a while. going down, down, down. The country pick and sing a while. There we go. There we go. I'm not saying that we hit the pinnacle. I'm just saying the universe started to make sense again. All right, how about one more for the road? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have been hitting the virtual tip jar links. It's keeping the ship afloat over here. I've got some new merch coming. I've got a new shirt design that I think you guys are going to like. These guys. Fingers crossed. I hope you like it. I don't know. I liked it. It was actually an idea that was given to me by a dear friend. It was like, you need to make this shirt, and I'll take it in an XL. I said, yes, sir. And that's what we did. So we're going to do a pre-sale on those starting real soon. I feel like the last 3 to 5 episodes has been a lot of, this is coming soon, and this is coming soon. And I'm trying to think of a way I'm even thinking about doing the Deep Enders group on Facebook to do more daily stuff. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm already doing that over on Patreon, but look, I can do a version of that, a condensed version of that or something similar over on the Deep Enders group, Facebook group. And I think I want to do that because it's hard to kind of, well, first, I like connecting with y'all. I like this community we've built. We did this live stream for over 2 years. We built something here, and it was great. It served its thing. I really enjoyed it. It kept me mentally above water, and while a lot of things were drowning. And I feel like we've built something here, and I'm ready to take it to phase 2. And I think part of phase 2 is live shows are coming back. And I'm going to be announcing these summer shows. I do have a couple local gigs coming up too. And then some out of town stuff, some out of state stuff. And so all that's exciting. That's part of phase 2, right? I don't have a spreadsheet or a PowerPoint. I'm winging it here. But I think the second part of phase 2 is, the releasing music. Live from Shallow Chateau Volume 1, the live album, 3 singles in the can. And once I have this new studio set up, I really want to have some kind of platform or some I'm leaning towards Patreon with this. I mean, Patreon, I'm going to do it no matter what at certain tier levels. But there's so much to share. But at the same time, just posting I don't know. Wow, we just did a full circle there. No answers, just a really meandering brain dump that just brought us back to the same place. Don't send me a bill, okay? So, one for the road. All right, how about one more? I need to bring the point home here. The point is, so many moving parts over there, and I'm deeply grateful for what we've built over here. And the live stream has been great. And I love playing songs on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. But I also it's time for I'm feeling that I'm breaking out of the shell type thing, ready for the next thing. And I want to have you guys involved with it and bring you guys along with it. And so look, I'm open to your ideas too. There's already things I'm already having the works, but I like feedback. I'm not those people that are no, I know the answer. Again, I need 3 days. I need 3 days. Is that the next song? 3 days? Maybe. All right, last song. Thank you all for bearing with me. This show felt like we went off road. Fair? Fair. Let's finish it with an upbeat banger here. Kristen, if you're still tuned in, this is what happens. See? This is what happens. I want to play Some Things Never Die in the End again. The song is called Some Things Never Die, but I just want to play it. I don't want to end it with an upbeat banger. I want to end it this way because I just love this song. I love the way me and Ethan sing it together, and I can't wait to release this one. We have recorded quite a bit of this, but I just think it's one of those songs where I said exactly what I wanted to say. Exactly what I wanted to say. And that's rare. Sometimes you'll start something, new shiny idea happens over here, and you just, and then you never really make it back onto the highway. And that's okay too. This one, idea, words, guitar, ribbon. That sunshine after raining, you and that old friend remind you where you came from, candles burning from both ends. You put on that old record that feels like yesterday. Some things never die or fade away. That stain upon the ceiling, like a bare spot in the grass. You worked all year to patch it, but it just keeps coming back. It's that lonely, lonesome feeling, that space between the cold, the door that creaks as it opens, footprints on virgin snow. And you can find just to be fighting, gonna play the cards you hold. Some things never die or grow old. Some roads lead to nowhere, but here we go again. Some things never die in the end. Some things never die in the end. Some things never die in the end. Thank you, folks. That one feels so naked to sing without the harmony being there. Noted. But I just enjoy playing that, so I want to finish it on a joyful note from me. How about that? It's all right to be selfish every now and again, folks. But look, you guys be kind to every single person you run into this week. It's a choice you have to make, and I hope you make it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, taking the off-road adventure with me, specifically on this episode. And most importantly, folks, and always most importantly, you guys be kind to yourselves. It's already a hard world out there. Why in the world would you make it any harder? Pearly, you got anything? Pearly. Pearly. Wow. She's really saying it like, look, Dad, I've seen you do a lot of episodes. This one was questionable. Tighten it up for next week. Will do. All right, you guys have a great week. And send me some feedback. Not about this episode. About this upcoming summer. What you guys want to see. What you guys want to hear. Email me. All the things. My DMs are open. See y'all at the next one. Cheers.